Hey Ninja, are you intentionally ignoring the whole Glenda fiasco? I haven't seen a video regarding your opinion.
You trying to be nice, bro? You know them Jazwares figures look like Happy Meal toys. Ninja, I'm waiting for your video. I want a video on this.
Your wish is my command.
Well, hello there. Welcome to an episode of Toy Topics. This is where I just speak my mind on action figure related topics, since I really can't do that during my reviews. So let's try not to be soft and sensitive bitch-ass collectors. This is just my opinion, how I feel about certain things. And you can share how you feel as well in the comments below. I read and I like every single one, as long as you're not insulting or attacking anyone. And I reply as much as I can. I'm not here to change how anyone feels. I'm just speaking about how I feel. It's a wonderful time to collect these toys. A wonderful time to collect and enjoy. But if we look into my mind, what toy topics will we find? Yo, what's going on, everybody? Articulated Ninja here with another episode of Toy Topics, aka Toy Gossip. And yeah, this Glenda thing, I mean, I got a few messages about it. I just showed this one as one of the most recent ones on YouTube. But I said, damn, this is kind of old, and anybody still wants to know how I feel about it. So I figured, hey, I'll answer it here. So the real truth is, regarding this Dragonfly project, I don't think that the original offering is that bad for $275. It's so good that it makes the His Tank look bad, to be honest. To me, in my eyes, it makes the His Tank look bad, and everybody that justified that price, it makes them look funny. Being that I don't think it's that bad of an offering, to me, there wasn't really a Glenda quote-unquote fiasco for me personally, because I don't really care. Like, these figures, if we're gonna do the classic I love multi-billion-dollar companies doing crowdfunding logic, these figures are free, right guys? So why complain about free figures? I mean, I did in the past. You guys watch my past videos. I feel like it's not free. All of this stuff is baked into a price. No company's just throwing in free shit just to throw in free shit. This is all baked into the price. So if it's gonna be baked into the original asking price, then I hope that it's good. But to be honest, the original asking price for me here wasn't that bad. I do like this paratrooper. Of course, Glenda could have been another themed figure specifically for this helicopter. That would be nice too. But I mean, she kind of is. They gave her the headset and stuff. It looks like she could be in the helicopter. But in comparison to this paratrooper, he was made for this helicopter. You know what I'm saying? He even got the parachute on his back, which is awesome. So to me, I wish it was a figure like a medic with a stretch bed and everything that can attach to the helicopter so we can carry our figures away. That would be awesome. Any wounded soldiers, we drop in this helicopter to come save those wounded soldiers. That would be great. But you know what? It is what it is. It's not really a fiasco to me, because like I said, this is one of those scenarios where no matter what road Hasbro goes down, or any company for that matter, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if they would have thrown in a figure that everybody wanted, me included, I would have been upset. Now, if they throw in a figure like Glenda that's not so well known, people really didn't want her, she wasn't on anybody's want list for the most part. For the majority, nobody really wanted Glenda. That's okay for me. It's a quote-unquote free figure thrown in here, given whatever free figures you want. I would much rather that than what they did on the Engines of Greed, where they throw in Mephisto and these characters that people waited forever for and hide them behind a paywall and a crowdfunding that they shouldn't even be doing in the first place. So yeah, for me personally, throw in these random obscure characters and figures, or random obscure repaints. I shouldn't say repaints, because we should have all original tooling if they are going to crowdfund. But throw in these obscure characters, or in worst case scenario, repaints when it comes to these stretch goals. Because to be honest, I'd much rather that than them trying to throw in really unique characters. I don't want them to do that. Like I said, the Paratrooper looks nice, but Glenda, for me personally, she doesn't hurt me, and like she doesn't make or break anything for me personally. Like, it is what it is. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're throwing in obscure characters, and we're gonna see this body again, I'm sure, on a retro Scarlet or something like that, but just repainted. But they're throwing in obscure characters so nobody can get upset that, hey, you know, it's a character everybody wanted. And there's a lot of people, I do know quite a few people that don't want this helicopter for, usually it's space reasons. They don't want this helicopter. So imagine not wanting this helicopter but wanting Glenda. You would be pretty upset. Like, damn, I basically have to pay $300 now for Glenda. Not gonna happen. And then, you know, her resale prices on Evil Bay is gonna be ridiculous as well. So like I said, damned if they do, damned if they don't. That's just how I feel about it. It could be a billion times better. But when it comes to billion-dollar companies crowdfunding, like their little mom and pop shops that need the funding in general, it's always a bad, it's always going to be a bad look for me. Like, I'm from the beginning, from the door, as soon as I hear that it's crowdfunded by one of the biggest companies in the world, I'm automatically like, this is BS. So with that being said, this doesn't make or break. It doesn't really do nothing for me. So it's not that I've been ignoring it or whatever. It's just, it's a whatever situation to me. I really don't care about it. But I am happy that it's not something more desirable. That would suck even more than the billion-dollar company having to crowdfund in the first place. Second toy topic, guys. Ryan ran a stream by himself because he was lonely. If I would have known about it ahead of time, I would have joined him, but I didn't know. But I definitely caught the stream. Link for it is in the description below. And he was just answering some questions. And one of the questions he had to answer, people were asking him about this Call of Duty line by Jazwares. And I came into the chat being an immature brat, calling them Happy Meals toys. I was being a dick on purpose. I just love to bother Ryan.
You trying to be nice, bro. You know them Jazware figures look like Happy Meal toys.
I love to love him, but I love to bother him too. And, you know, he did make me think about my comment, which my original comment was, guys, this looks like a Happy Meal toy. I said that prematurely. You know, the wise, great white potato. He did make me reconsider, and he did make a very good point.
I am trying to be nice, though, because it's just a picture. And like I said, I want I want more competition for Hasbro, you know, and Mattel for that matter. I want Jazwares to become a contender in the toy aisle because competition only benefits us as collectors.
And with that point being said, I see 100% what he means. I still feel like it does look like a Happy Meals toy, sure. But I mean, based on these photos, we do get tattoos in the joints right here. That's what it looks like to me, which Hasbro does not give us. Only Valaverse actually gives us tattoos in the joints. So we're getting that from Jazwares. But this doesn't look good to me still regardless. And it sucks because, to piggyback off of what Ryan said, I want it to be good because the more competition that Hasbro has in general, the better for us as customers and consumers. Like, it's better for us. So this head sculpt isn't that bad to me. I love that he has the earpiece in. Depending on how she looks in person, I would get her just for this head sculpt. Just to pop that head sculpt onto some other figures, because I do think that's a badass head sculpt. But I'm judging a figure overall, not just looking at head sculpts. And I do feel like, guys, these joints, everything about it, it does not look good. And it's $40 for the floor attendees. Shit, I'm hoping that this is some type of 2-pack, even though I doubt it. So this is the figure, and this is everything that you get here. Accessories don't look bad. Changeable hands, comes with a nice radio. Guns don't look bad. These pictures are shitty. So like Ryan said, I don't want to judge too harshly off these pictures, but these pictures did not do it no justice. I don't know who their photographer is, but shit, I got a neighbor that would have did this a better job with this toy photography on his iPhone than whatever this shit is. This is bad. But it's not good, man. And look, the barrel is crooked in the picture. Like, you're already telling us we're gonna get warped guns and everything before it's even released. Look at the barrel is shooting downward. So I mean, it doesn't look like a great figure for headshots, but if you want to shoot somebody's crotch or midsection off, hey, this is the gun to use. This is the gun to do that with. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be properly holding it here the way Valiverse figures can, because they come with the open hand. That's not what's here. His hand is behind it. Like I said, these figures, the photography is just shitty, and it doesn't make these figures look good. It makes the figure look bad. They needed better photography. I don't count this as toy photography. These are white shots that any and everybody does on YouTube, especially content creators. They just love the white shots nowadays. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a 2-pack, but if it is $39.99 for one damn figures, man, they gotta be smoking some shit. Like, that is wild. $39.99 for one of these shitty looking figures. And we already have the McFarlane ball joints right here, which I just don't get it. So hopefully it's a pack of figures and not just, one figure, which is the Simon Ghost Riley. But it says 1 of 1,000. So to be honest, I will not be surprised if this is just one figure for $39.99. Which, because it's an exclusive, that's not the way you want to introduce a line, guys. Like, I don't think that that's good at all. I know Classified did it when it came to Snake Eyes, but Snake Eyes, the 00 Snake Eyes, was 10 times better than this. Even the box was 10 times better than this. Got some DMs of people asking me about the Mattel Creations Jurassic World Gates crowdfund, and there's nothing that I'm going to say in this video that Retro, Desert Rat, and Laser Pants did not get into depth about during their video. So go check out their podcast. As always, man, Laser Pants is running the best podcast around. They went into depth on this thing, and there's nothing I can say about it that they did not. Retro even went as far as to say that he knows that they knew that everybody wanted a green T-Rex. Like, this T-Rex, to me, the paint apps on this T-Rex looks 10 times better than the one that was previously released as a part of the Hammond collection. I love that T-Rex. Literally the best T-Rex in my entire collection. It's going to be hard to top it, but this repaint tops it, literally, because the paint apps are better. So they know this, but as usual, once again.
And I swear they threw this in here as chum, because they knew that everybody wanted the buck T-Rex, and they've already released the Jurassic Park T-Rex several times. And so they're like, oh, well, let's throw that in there, and that'll get the sharks circling.
It's a shitty crowdfunded project by a billion-dollar corporation that's totally unnecessary. And the fact that all you get, I believe, I might be incorrect, but even if I'm incorrect, it still don't make this shit worth it. Still not worth it. Still trash. Is you get the gate and then you get the truck. Everything else, to my understanding, needs to be unlocked. At 5,000 backers, it says that the gates unlock. How do these gates not come with the fence? Hilarious for me, man. I mean, I had one of these play sets when I was a kid. I'll find it on eBay. That thing was awesome. It was everything to me. I thought it was amazing. And I feel like for the price, it totally shits on this. Like, this is bad because from the gates, the base offering, all we get is the gate and the Ford Explorer. And Retro mentioned that this Ford Explorer is more detailed than any previous one, so it's not going to look necessarily right next to any retail previously released one. This one is going to look way better, which also doesn't make any sense. That's not fair. So it doesn't come with the fences, doesn't come with the kids, doesn't even come with the T-Rex. The T-Rex gets unlocked at 8,000 backers. So guys, as you can see, we're now at 1,200. It's definitely not happening. 1,000,000% this isn't happening, which sucks because I did want this T-Rex the same way a lot of other people did. I seen Dave from Display and Model Behavior. He mentioned he wanted this T-Rex, and I loved it for all of the same reasons that he explained why he loved it. It looks beautiful, man, but this is all just bad. So it was extremely disappointing to see this bullshit that they did here. You know what I'm saying? And if you're the type that wants to defend billion-dollar companies crowdfunding, just try to unclench your ass cheeks and, relax for this video, because I will flame the shit out of you in the comments defending billion-dollar companies like their mom and pop shops that need crowdfunding or need us to pay for tooling. Like, unclench your ass cheeks, don't be so much of a Karen, and just relax, please. Like, it's not that serious, or just leave the video, don't watch it at all in general. I'm good regardless. This is just these crowdfunding, man. These companies, not only is you're talking about the biggest top 5 toy companies in the world crowdfunding, Mattel, we get Hasbro, we got Mattel, we got, not only are you talking about them, the biggest of the biggest, but they also don't do it right when they do it, which is fucking hilarious, man. Like, that shit is sad. So yeah, this entire project is just a fail, and it's sad to me because, chances are they're not going to give us this T-Rex any other way. And in the words of Retro, this is basically just
Jurassic Park franchise, the grab bag.
Yeah.
No matter what you collect, how you collect, just have fun collecting. No matter what you collect, how you collect, just have fun collecting. Sometimes I just miss the world before the internet. G.I. Joe, Classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valaverse and NECA time, Mythic Legions I must find, SH Figure Arts I can't lie, Rebel Tech got my pockets dry, Set action figures for life, Articulated Ninja is nausea, you might wanna subscribe.